Om Shanti and welcome back. We are doing the recording of 25th of August, Godly Blessing, and today God wants us to be happy by thinking about the fortune. In terms of fortune, we mean to say the knowledge which we have received at Brahmakumaris. So let's understand what exactly is this fortune and what exactly is this happiness all about. God says in the blessing, may you have the fortune of happiness and constantly dance in happiness by being aware of your fortune. A person winning a lottery generally dances, is happy, elated, or overexcited. Somebody gets a job, gets a promotion, gets elated, gets excited, is joyous in that moment. But what about something which you don't need in the outside world? You don't need the change in the outside world. You don't need anything in the outside world to make you happy. No thing, no person, no circumstance, no situation. That is what we are talking about over here. So the fortune over here is to get to know something which is beyond this physical world, which the whole of the scientific fraternity is searching for. So God then says, you Brahmin children should constantly keep in front of you a list of all the fortune you have received from Amrit Vela until night time. So these fortunes which we count about is not worldly, but these are certain things which we receive infinitely from the source, from the creator, from the supreme source, whom you want to call him as God, him or her as God, an energy, an infinite source of everything which exists in this world. When you're connected to the source, you don't need to go to the limited things, people, for your happiness, for your love, for your joy, for your blessing, for facing situations, finding answers to them. Everything is available in the Supreme Creator's abode where He resides. And that world which we are talking about is the infinite world where all the infinite answers are there. You just need to tap into it. And that's what we learn at Brahmakumaris, how to tap into it. So God then says, until nighttime and continue to sing the song, Vaha, the elevated fortune, that the bestower of fortune is mine. Imagine when the Creator Himself, herself, comes and contacts you. How about that? The world is looking for the source of all creation. How about the source of all creation comes and contacts you, comes and tells you that this is who I am, the real source of all creation, reveals his identity or her identity to you, the source of all energies, which the scientific fraternity is looking in terms of quantum field, quantum energy, quantum source of all power. And the scientific fraternity is trying to go beyond matter into the infinity, into the space. We are talking about a place which is beyond the space over here. That's what Brahmakumaris is teaching. The space and the world beyond the space which we need to connect to, something on a higher conscious platform. God then says, with this intoxication, constantly continue to dance in happiness, no matter what happens. Even when coming to the point of your dying. Now, obviously, we're not talking about spiritual death, we're talking about a physical death. When we are elevated to such an extent that we are spiritually connected to the source, then this matter, the body decaying, going into any kind of trouble, doesn't affect the immortal being or the immortal light or the immortal source that you yourself are. You are so detached from even the physical needs of existence in this body. Do not let go of your happiness even when you have to leave your body. It doesn't matter, but your happiness must not disappear. The energy with which we leave this body is the energy which will decide our next journey in our life. And that is what the whole focus is all about. That's what we focus in Brahmakumaris. That my present instant, my present reality depends upon my personal reality. That is my personality. And if my personality is of happiness, irrespective of anything, then this energy which I am, irrespective of how I look, what's the skin color, what's the face type, male, female, irrespective of all that, This energy which I'll be feeling and emanating is what is going to go into the next life or the next journey. And that is what we are conscious about, which is known as soul consciousness. You too can learn this and be elated and be happy constantly by using this knowledge which you receive at Brahmakumaris. With this, Om Shanti.